Welcome everyone. I'm going to show you how to install Creative Cloud on your home computer. So let's just see if this works. So right now I'm on my home computer and I'm going to go ahead and first things first, you just need to go to the Adobe website. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and log in. So you just want to go to adobe.com. And so one of the first things we're going to do is we are just going to sign in. So go ahead and just click sign in. And here you are going to use your student email address. I'm going to use my school one, and you're going to use your login password for your computer. Oops, need to update this one. So there you go. I am actually logged in at Adobe, and you're going to do the same thing with your student email address. And now that you're here, it's actually going to load up Creative Cloud. So some neat things you can do. First things first, here is my plan. I have 4 gigabytes of storage, and I can actually start getting different apps here as well. So on the Creative Cloud website, if I go to apps, you can download and install Creative Cloud. You can download and install Photoshop, Illustrator, any of the programs you want, you can go ahead and install. So let me go ahead and let me just download Creative Cloud. It says I may need permission, but either way, it's still downloaded. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to install it. Yes, I will allow it. And again, it's going to double check my account. So we're going to install the Creative Cloud desktop version. I'm going to go ahead and probably just speed this up in the video. As you guys will notice, sometimes things just don't go to plan and you just have to deal with it. Alright, so we're going to try that again. Let's try launching Adobe Creative Cloud and let's see what happens. You guys will notice I'm running what's called parallel, so I'm actually running PC on my Mac, so it's a little slower than a desktop computer. Plus I don't have a lot of resources tied to it. There we go, finally. So we have the Adobe Creative Cloud. It's going to give you a little bit of a tour, but the big thing now, once you get this desktop app, you can start installing any of these apps because it's no different than you being at school. So if you wanted to go ahead and work on InDesign at home, you can work on InDesign. You can also work on Photoshop, things like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to install InDesign, but let me lay down the first forewarning for doing this. Warning number 1, we use an older version of the programs at school to work with our testing center. So if you just click install, you will get the latest version. If you click the dots, we can go back to other versions. There are more older versions. So it really depends how far back in time you want to go. I can get the list of what the official ones we are using are. We are all the way back on 2018. And the oldest we can go here, let's look for, I guess these are older ones. It doesn't really say it. We are looking for some older apps. But if you want to at home, you can use the newer one. You just have to be very careful about bringing the stuff back into school. Certain programs don't work, and those programs are InDesign. You can't really go backwards. Photoshop you can. Illustrator you used to be able to. They changed the file type. Premiere Pro you can't go backwards. After Effects you can't go backwards. So it's kind of hard to work between home and school because of our versions. But if you want to do your own work at home, there's a real easy way to do that. Now, another neat feature that I want to show you about Creative Cloud, we also have files. So if you guys go to your File Explorer, you'll notice on my drive here, I have Creative Cloud files. The cool thing about Creative Cloud files, this is 4 gigabytes of space provided to you for you to actually put your files in. Now the neat thing about this space, it's on the cloud. So I can access it here inside of the Creative Cloud desktop. I go to my work, and these are all my cloud documents. Oops, no cloud documents, sorry. These are all my libraries. But here in these files, I can actually, anything I copy here will show up at school. Anything at school will show up at home. So it's a neat file where we can actually share things back and forth. Creative Cloud documents, this is a little bit different. I don't even know if that's turned on for us right now or not. So that is a quick, easy way to move your work between school and home. Other things to show you guys, you can still add all your fonts, you can do all that, you can install a bunch of apps, and honestly that's really all you need to know to get Adobe up and running at home.